guys are doing great. I also, wanted to point out that yes, I am a little bit early today. Tell me if you prefer like this time or the usual, or well, I don't have a usual time honestly, but it's more like for me, it's more like on the evening, early evening instead of mid afternoon. Let me know if you prefer this time or, or more in the evening. Okay, chicos. She's so cute. Get you. I don't know what she's growling at. That's a bad spirit. Bark. Tell him to go away. Is it? She be, not gonna lie, she be barking like to nothing recently, so I mean, is it really nothing? I don't know about that, but all I know is that everything's alright, okay? Oh, okay. No, it's not this one. I'm gonna put some meditation music collective so that y'all can vibe or take a nap, I don't know. Maybe chill in the background and all. Hopefully my dog will make me do this reading in peace. Okay, let me put the volume a little bit up. 𝐄𝐲𝐞, what you say? I think she saw my cat, but yeah. So let me see. We have the King of Wands reverse coming out. Somebody worked tirelessly into either bringing you down or trying to provoke you. Honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but in the energy, I did feel like some level of attacks, especially on the crown. Okay, maybe somebody also wanted to make you scared about something, like scarcity tactics are very significant. Something about nightmares. There she go. Yo. Okay, I'm back. So, and yes, Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So either this work or this plan was to throw you off balance, but more so like putting you into a state of I heard unconditional draining, like a loop of negative energy here. They definitely have attempted to scare you away, especially with your inner child or something that you also could be working on, creating, or something like that. Hey, Danny. Okay, welcome in or welcome back. I don't know, you're new? High Priestess here, the Lovers. I also keep on hearing the very start of Liberian Girl of Michael Jackson. The girl, when she sings, when she says something, I can't really remember or know what she says, but I think it's in 𝐒𝐞𝐫 or something like that. Okay, that's what I hear. Oh, and the Ace of Cups fell right here. So this makes me feel like somebody wanted to attack your heart chakra, make you completely feel helpless. But however, I feel like this is how they are feeling. some level of power. They wanted to take that from you. Either something could also be connected to your confidence, to how you carry yourself, to how you move into this world. Three of Cups, reversed. You could have listened to bad advices. This could have been a teamwork. Six of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords and the Hermit. I would have even done that, but this is so wrong to do. The Hermit and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Could be there's something. It could be that here something was supposed to knock you off your throne, off your feet, but you were cloaked in a way. Something about distractions as well. Some people could be aiming at your roots. I cannot make it up. They want you to give up something. Knight of Wands and the Death card in reverse. This is somebody that lost some level of grounding themselves. Okay. Is someone that could have lost either a job or a position in a group. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. It could be something along the lines of not being able to do the job. Okay, to take, like, you were part of the job. Okay, something like that. This person was supposed to bring you down off of, like, some notches or something like that, and something didn't work out and it actually backfired is what I'm getting. And again, something was supposed to make you either lose focus, also lose some level of creativity. This person though could be going through something that's very significant, like it's very similar to this. Okay, so once in reverse, I cannot make it up. This person could also be having like a hard time with their health. Health issues could be significant for this person. This person could have committed to somebody that is bringing them down. Could be like a gold digger type of energy. It could be somebody also that is all over the place, energetically speaking, always in some chaos magic or chaotic energy, something like that. That's my collective needs to know. Hello everyone. None of Wands. Yeah, you could be seeing 999 or 99. Somebody could be born in the 99. There's also my other life that it will be soon uploaded. That is very significant as well. The Hermit, 9 of Wands here. There's something you were protected from. They could be going. I cannot make it up, yo. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles and King of Swords. You were like the scapegoat in a sense, or you were the only like lifeline. Is that even something? Is that even a word? I'm not sure. But you were the one that was connecting them to some level of source, like divine, like the source in general, or something like that. But it's giving like you gave up on waiting on this person, if that makes sense. Okay. Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and Four of Wands here. Hello everybody. Hi Lion. Hi Carmel. Hi Astro. Hi Jamie. Eight of Swords. Somebody's going through something, some type of hardship. They could be also being, this could also be a father figure. Somebody that is going to jail in some way, or just spiritually speaking maybe. Because somebody lost some level of stability, of balance. '44 or 444 are significant. April is definitely significant, okay? Three of Swords here with the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's giving like this person never thought you would reject them, or that you would either reject them, because I don't feel like it's an offer that they made you, that they gave to you, but it's more so energetically speaking, you did not let them interfere with your own foundation, if that makes sense. You didn't let them have the upper hand or have you distracted with their bullshit, if that makes sense. Okay, they could have tried to make you go crazy, either with a third party or something like that, or that's what they were used to. They were used to see you going into pieces, going into like fragmenting yourself all around, just to get some level of attention from them, or just to get them to feel that you care about them or something like this. You know, like you gave up on this at the right time. I want to say, I don't even want to say long time ago, but it was at the right time. Something could be going in the background. Look at that, Eight of Swords again. The Moon, the Five of Wands. They could be hiding a lot of struggle, a lot of, I heard manipulation. I don't know. Yo, take it as it resonates. Two of Swords and Page of Cups here. Somebody could be going to jail for pedophilia, for being a pedophile. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's going through judgment here because of their ways. They didn't thought that you would stand on some level of a position here. Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman reverse. The Lovers, the Sun, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Something didn't work out. They were supposed, it's given like a, how you call it? A trickster spirit almost. Somebody that pretends to be something that they're not. Queen of Wands reversed, the Five of Swords, the Wheel, and Queen of Swords. They wanted you to be in a self-sabotaging behavior by not respecting some level of structure that you have. What is this Moon here? The Fool. Ten of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. Of Cups reversed. And the King of Cups. He's somebody that met your heart, but missed it completely. This could be also somebody that is... It's almost like they wanted to be right about you, but they were so far away from being right, from being in the truth. And it's given like now they want to prove energetically that you are not who you say you are, that you are not a good person, that you are not spiritual, that you're not, I don't know. It's somebody that is a little bit definitely in very much legal issues, I want to say. They have a lot of problems in a community, but also like economically or financially, something like that, or even socially speaking. Something is wrong. They could be connecting the dots about either like getting memories or flashbacks where they got it wrong, and they could all be connecting back to you. Seven of Cups here. They realize what they missed, or actually what they took, like as the poison. And I think that was a narrative, or even money. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Pentacles here. Hi, Indravine. Hey, yo, you too, loco. Okay. Four of Cups here. They don't want something anymore. It's given like they want to repair, but it's just because you're coming across like the Queen of Pentacles here. High Priestess. We got it twice. What is this Hangman in reverse? You could not be the sacrifice. And the Sun as I said there, as I split the deck. And Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. They were definitely trying to sacrifice your independence, your stability, your emotional, financial stability. They could have wanted you homeless. They could have hoped that you were still homeless if you have been through that. If you're still going through something like that, very similar to that, please just work it out. Okay, work strategically. No, not like don't need to work harder and to just lose yourself in the process, but try to be smart and then, you know, working harder in it or about it. Okay, try to focus on the positive as much as you can, y'all. Guess what happened? Did your ex texted you? 1 second, y'all. I gotta charge this. How y'all doing? I know today I'm a little bit early, but I had to. I'm not sure I'll be here later on, so. What about this Eight of Swords? I want to know. They could also be watching you from afar. I got this on my stories on Instagram, actually. Three of Cups, the World, Eight of Pentacles. Oh, no, this is the Eight of Wands. I said Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Trying to make you lose focus, make you lose sight of something. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I almost said purpose, but not fully. Hey, man. This is somebody who terribly needs your energy or terribly needs your attention, something. They need both. In these two cards, we got both. Two people helping this person that is the sacrifice or is in a sacrificial, you know, a peculiar situation that needs help. They want you to help them, okay? And this is resonating a lot with you, Indravine. Like with your story as well. Six of Pentacles. They could be trying to breadcrumb you just for you to give out too much of your energy. They want you to be in your compassionate self, Page of Wands, but it's given like they have hidden motives, and that hidden motive is to keep you from reaching some level of independence. I just saw the Nine of Pentacles, but I took it out when I shuffled again. Nine of Pentacles, something about independence, something about you being seen as single. They want to be seen with you or being associated to you. They're trying so hard to save their ass, y'all. I'm tired of this energy. Six of Wands here. I'm gonna make it up. And look. And this came out first in the reverse, then like that. It's given like they're eating their words. It's given like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have said that. Not now. Not now that they're gaining some level of victory or something like that. Five of Pentacles though. I'm gonna put it down. They want you to struggle. They want you to stop and look at them. Even here. 66 is significant. They want you to be given towards them. Also, I did a channel message on, well, it wasn't a channel message, but it was a message with gnomes in particular. This card also came out. That's on my TikTok though. Y'all may want to look that out if you have TikTok. Maybe it's significant. Yeah. Ace of Cups. In the world, there's something that they don't want you to see, and it could be about you being Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords here. High love and light, yeah. They don't want you to focus on the positive, they want you to focus on the negative. And since you don't got any type of negativity that you may be stressing about, is their negativity. Why don't you help me? Yeah. Clarify this King of Cups here. Somebody could definitely be very emotional. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Something was supposed to make you, make your boundaries weaker. Make them pull down or something like that. Somebody could have also attempted to make you feel jealous, to get you to get in competition with other people. I think I slightly mentioned that in the beginning, but this is coming through again. They wanted you trying to fuss and fight with other people, being in a fighting energy here. Somebody could also feel like if you happen to have third parties being jealous of you because of this person, somebody could now also feel bad about it because they feel like they took it too far with saying shit about you. They may have said lies about you being on to them, or even creating accounts with your pictures, trying to get them to believe that you are the one contacting them or something very similar. And maybe these people, these third parties, are taking it too far, are thinking, well, so this is the hoe that was texting my man or something like that. That's what it's giving. And meanwhile, you were just minding your business. You were just focused on yourself, focused on your healing, being in celibacy, not even using substances, not even checking out other people, just trying to get through the day or doing your thing. Whatever type of thing it you were doing, okay? You were focused on it. Finally, after you get them out of your energy, you got them out of your energy, actually. Yeah. So what is this Five of Wands then? Because the Five of Wands and the Moon fell together. It may be that they're fighting over an illusion, which is all their lies, okay? King of Pentacles sideways. Six of Cups sideways. Maybe they told everybody, no, I'm over them. I'm over with this person. I don't want them. I've been through it. I've seen how they move. I don't like them. But they always keep on bringing you up. They always keep on talking about you to their family, to their loved ones, to their partner. I don't fucking know. Queen of Pentacles again. I'm tired of you. What? The Nine of Pentacles here. Ace of Wands reverse. They lost a good partnership. They lost a good friendship. They lost on a good person. This could also go far as friendships, as family members even. It could definitely be like a soulmate type of vibe, or somebody that just was romantically inclined. At one point in time, y'all were a good match, okay, because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. It may have looked like it could have worked, but for some reason it did not. Okay, the Hierophant here could be a Taurus that we're talking about. This person didn't took on a chance on you, didn't even apologize for their wrongdoings. They could have told the whole community that you slept with them, but didn't, or maybe you didn't sleep with them on a specific time period, if this was, of course, your partner at one point in time. Okay. What about this person here? They regret not investing in you, not spending more time with you. Knight of Pentacles reverse, yeah. And they feel like they could be going backwards. Two of Pentacles, they could be trying to get your attention in some way, but because they are in this position, and it's given like they could be in a very depressive state. Could also be homelessness for some people. Could be literal or just the spiritual homelessness. And they could be feeling very much left out. It's given like you were the light that would guide them in some way, but now they don't even have that type of frame to put you in or something like that. Eight of Cups, because you walked away. High Priestess. They could have tried also to make you break no contact, as I mentioned recently. I think it was Friday, I don't know. But they definitely tried to make you break no contact or something like that, just to get you to self-sabotage, or at least to get inside of your head and just make you go like in a spiral in a sense, okay? Hello everybody. Hope y'all are doing great. What else here? Wheel of Cups, sideways this time. Could definitely be somebody that had you in third parties for sure. But it feels like friendships. This is the second time that the Three of Cups is coming out in the reverse. What about this? What about my collective? Where's my collective at? What are you dealing with? Two of Pentacles. You don't have time for this. Two of Pentacles reverse. You don't have time to focus on them. To focus on them, to wait on them. You've been there. I think you are moving forward, or you should move forward. Eight of Wands. Not gonna make it up. Four of Swords. You could also be receiving a lot of energy or a lot of information about these people in the dream state. There's somebody that is very obsessive here. Could be very much like trying to get your attention just to scare you. Seven of Swords. They could be wanting to fight. This could be the third parties involved. The feminine energies. Feminine energy doesn't have to have like a gender to it, okay? Six of Swords here. They cannot move forward from something though. Clarify the Seven of Swords. They couldn't commit the theft, but it doesn't feel like they have been honest with you or nor with themselves. Because of the Six of Swords being sideways here, it's not telling me that they just couldn't, exactly, because this person is still holding on to some truth or to something that they wish they could tell you, but they don't have the courage. Five of Swords. They keep on going back and forth. They keep on being stuck in their own old ways. Who's this King of Swords? Give me more about it. Four of Wands, King of Swords, clarified by the Four of Wands. Ooh, and the Lovers could definitely be a Gemini. A false twin, a twin flame could have that in their chart. Could have just also been somebody that wasn't really a good talker, or I don't know. They definitely did not spoke their mind at all. They left the confusion, the everything bubble up. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's not warm. No, what's that? What's that? I forgot the lyrics, y'all. What is not warm? The house? I can't remember. When she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Somebody could be into gardening. Got like literal garden, like gardening. Yeah, it is a general, but you know, I can easily pick up on y'all energy as well. What you got going on in your energy, okay? If you would like to get it personal though, I also, yeah, today there's still my promo code available to y'all. Is lotus35 if you wanted to use it on my Etsy shop, and or even on my phone. What's that, Popco or something like that? Is a faster method to get a reading, of course, okay? You can check it out. It's on my link tree if you're interested, okay? Is the second link. Let me see. Somebody wanted you to give up on something, either like a dream or a something. They didn't want you to be optimistic about something, either like an outcome. Look at that. Look at this. Who's obsessively thinking about my collective? First they want to be your enemy, then they scare away when you don't fall, when you don't fold as well. Want to be your enemy and attack you in groups or something like that, but then what? What are you gonna do? Nothing. The Wheel of Fortune keeps on coming out today in my reading. So something about Sagittarius energy, or something about good luck specifically, okay? Three of Pentacles flew out. I'm gonna keep that. King of Swords. Get this motherfucker out of my fucking energy. King of Swords. Holding back some truth. Empress. Someone could have collaborated with a godmother, like an auntie or a mother figure in some kind of way. Hierophant. And or like a practitioner. Something about cat eye. Somebody likes maybe the doing cat's eye, or has very cats like cat eye. How do you call them? Cat eyes? I don't know. Those like cat eye. Just search it up, okay? The World coming out with the Knight of Wands. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands popping here, and then Seven of Wands. Either this is somebody that wants to sleep with you one last time or something, and maybe start a new cycle, get you to be the father of their children, or get you to be pregnant with their children. This could also be somebody that did this on a third party, or with a third party. Somebody could feel stuck. Somebody could feel something about DNA test, paternal something. Is a mismatch or something? I don't know. Let me get into it. 1 second. Somebody could. Oh, this could. For some of y'all, this is like something about. I don't know where I got that accent. Anyway. It's making me feel like also somebody could have found out that you are their kid instead of somebody else, or something about your parental figures here. 3, 4, 5 is significant. The moon here. There's something happening on a 4th house, inside actually a 4th house, that is far away from you. You're far removed from these people, but something is happening. This could be fights, this could be some misunderstandings or something. King of Wands. Oh, thank you, Indravine. I appreciate you. Okay, for your questions, y'all, I might have to ask you to wait at the very end, okay? Let me 1 sec. Put you here though. Is today the 25th? I think it is. Oh, today is the 25th. Is it? No. Yes. Oh, and by the way, we're in Gemini season. Even Astro asked me about a question. He said it was urgent, so I don't know if I will make it up, but I hope so. Let me see. 3 of Pentacles in 7 of Cups reversed. What about these 3 of Pentacles? High Priestess. Somebody couldn't be a distraction. Somebody definitely worked with a family member of yours to bring you down, or theirs as well. They wanted for you to be something to end for you. Mind you, I think I did, right? I put back all the cards in the upright, or most of them, I feel. Well, I think I put them all, but I just saw the Death card here being in the reverse. 1 second. Here. So they couldn't put an end to something. What about this King of Swords? Why is this truth not coming out? How can I make it up? Something was supposed to make you feel nostalgic, to get you caught up in emotions that are not yours to carry, problems that are not yours to carry. Somebody could also be abusing substances, or thought that you were abusing substances, and they thought that they could have one up you while you were drugged, or I don't know, maybe drunk or something. Maybe that's what they thought, but you were not that. They thought they were slick with something, but right after that there's the Tower, and that is something that they did not expect it. Something was a missed opportunity. Page of Pentacles reversed. Did I show you that with the Knight of Wands? This is you choosing to be alone, to be free. What about this Tower here? Did I say Tower? That's the World card, y'all. My bad. That's the World card. But I said Tower. So something, you closed out a cycle with them and they did not expect it. How can I make it up? 7 of Wands in the Star. And What the fuck? And the Three of Swords. You healed yourself. The star, okay, the Freudian slip. Three of Swords, and I meant to say that, like, actually I said the star, but I meant to say the Three of Swords. You heal some level of a heart chakra wound or something like that. And so you had the courage or something to reject an offer of false apology or a false commitment, something like that. You know what's up with them. Even if it hurt, you needed to let it go, and you let that shit go. And now they could be fighting with their own emotions, but they don't know where to put them because they don't know how to go inwards, I guess. You were their punching bag in some way, somehow. Something is not satisfying me. Also, look at that. Queen of Wands here. I don't know about this reading. Queen of Cups as well. You could be in this energy. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and or Queen of Cups as well. Very much nurturing, loving, on your own, doing your own thing. You could be a Virgo. You could be just in isolation or far removed from all these mess. You could be only getting some partial downloads, not the overall energy. But you know that something is being closed out. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, the World card, okay? Something did close out, but that doesn't mean that you have lost anything. You just restarted some new cycle with your own self. By walking away from these people. By walking away from what was causing this confusion to be had. They were trying to mess with your, I almost said independence, but I wanted to say intuition. There's something here about the way that they would make you doubt in the past is no longer able to happen then, like for you. What about this King of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of... I messed it up in what? Yeah. This is who was trying to get you to distract you. To make you go up and down. Bamboozled and all that. Is somebody that is working for or with a third party. Even if, well, that means, you said, Andrevin, I'll let it go, but it's following me. That means that they still didn't got you, though, okay? That means that you're still out of it. Just keep on being out of it, though. Because they definitely are trying you, are they? Everybody, this is general collective, but this definitely resonates for his stories. So I'm also answering what he's putting down, of course. High Thought Diaries. And these people definitely have attempted to be a distraction for you so that you could give in, either unconsciously or not, to them. Okay, by weakening you, in a sense, or just making you put down your boundaries, your even making you feel like your energy was all over the place, trying to confuse it, trying to confuse you in a sense. Of Swords, I just saw it. Because this energy, I think the King of Swords and King of Cups is two different energies, but they work together. They either are from your family. For some of y'all, I'm sorry, but you have a shitty ass family that is against you. For some of y'all, that's the other third parties involved, okay? There could be people that you were connected to at one point, or their families, okay? Even friends, it doesn't matter. Co-workers, I don't care. They're definitely wrong. Like, I don't know, people, shitty as people. But they're in their head about it, though. Ooh, how can I make it up? I almost said the Eight of Swords because of this. You know, I do the math with the cards. King of Swords and Seven of Swords equals 8. Hey, look at that. 88. They lost some level of abundance since they lost some level of access to you. Four of Cups. Rejection. Temperance. You're still balancing out some level of tower, or again, they wanted you to balance out their tower. That's something. They wanted you to be in their position or to feel their energy. I just saw the Three of Wands, but you're far away from that. And far away from having to do their work. What about this Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles? They could have also wanted to gain information about you about where you're putting in your energy, or yeah, because of the Eight of Pentacles, they wanted you to give to them, right? But you are focusing on yourself, on your self-growth. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, in between there's the Eight. And we kept on getting it, either upright and not, and all that. Because they wanted you to give it to them. Give to them the either like a recipe or something that has to do with how you handle this position. Look at that. This position. They know that you can get out of this. They just don't know how you do it. There could have also been a tactic to monitor you. Okay, it doesn't have to be them trying to steal anything from you. Most of the times it is also, because, I mean, they always play dirty, so why not steal as well, right? I mean, think like a thief, I guess. Nine of Swords in reverse. They couldn't put you in this position. They couldn't trap you with fear. Because you fought your ass too much to get into this Nine of Pentacles, to let them back in and do this to you. You went through too much healing. Too much healing. Too much patience. Too much labor to let them have you again. Hell no. This is how they're feeling. This is what they're going through. Because they don't want to look inward. They don't want to acknowledge some level of truth. They even don't want to say the truth. They don't want to apologize. They don't want to bring the truth out. They'd rather stay in this Five of Pentacles, or make you feel like you're in the Five of Pentacles without getting these informations from them. But you already know about it because you're the High Priestess. You already received these informations. Nine of Cups. You don't need them to move forward. You don't need any type of manifestation or confirmation in the 3D to move forward, or you're still learning how to trust that process, that inner process, and that's okay. Take your time, but don't let them be your tempo, be your rhythm. You don't need them. You don't need to ask for permission to start something, to enjoy something. Maybe that's how they wanted you to feel. Maybe you separated from these people and they wanted you to feel like you couldn't start something new. Either with another person or with yourself, even committing to yourself. Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Clarifies Ace of Swords. Empress and Two of Cups reversed. Yeah. You need to subscribe to their lies, or to their false pretenses, to their false attraction or reciprocity. That's not reciprocity. Two of Cups reversed. No. That's not enough anymore for you. And if it's used to be Two of Cups, it was because you were putting in all the work, basically. Overgiving, Queen of Cups. It was never coming from their side anyway. Five of Swords. They would get you always to pour too much and betray yourself. Self-sabotage. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups reversed. And the Eight of Wands reversed. Something is backfiring. And they don't want to acknowledge some level of truth. It's definitely something about substances. Substances. What do you call that? Well, it could also be that these people could be facing legal issues for some of y'all because they got found out as being traffickers, or as being people that actually had put poison in your shit, or even in other people's shit, or something like that. Okay, maybe you have survived that, but not other people. I don't know. For some of y'all, that goes into that as well. Okay, but you're still alive, still thriving, still moving forward. You can heal yourself. You know how to heal. You know how to move forward. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You never needed them anyway. You started doing this shit since you were a kid. And all the 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords is backfiring. I bet they don't got anybody to go to. Ace of Wands, Hierophant. Clarify to me this Hierophant. 2 of Pentacles like this. It's giving not even anymore who they worked with can handle whatever is going back. It could be that this is a third party that either was a practitioner or is the head of something. They try to start this thing, or the Hermit. Page over. It's definitely, if it's like this is an elder, it's somebody that doesn't have any type of good wisdom to give or experience to give. I don't know, something like that to the young people or to the youth in general, or even just to other old people. I don't know, but it's somebody that didn't went through the same healing journey that you did. And I'm talking specifically about the inner discovery. Finding the light within when everything was closed, when everything was dark, when everything was not there. What about this Hierophant? This throughout 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. This could also be what you're going towards, because the Ace of Wands is still in the upright. Could be a commitment, could be just somebody that matches your High Priestess or your Hierophant, as I mentioned that. Also, the 25 always makes me think about that. 2 High Priestess and 5 the Hierophant. But again, this could also be like how they wanted you to feel closed out or removed from this happiness. Page of Swords. Lovers. Justice. They're seeing you receiving this justice. People that actually want to work with you, want to put in the work. And this King of Wands reverse. This is the second time this came out in reverse. It is going down or will go soon down. People could be looking at him or at her, I don't know, as somebody that is unstable, Queen of Wands. Because of what they invested in and what they have tried to put all this community into. Like, who is this King of Wands? Could be a Gemini. Could be a fire sign. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, 5 of Wands. Could be also have been like the one that is being now seen as the one that was this devil while you were this Temperance all along. Earth Angel. This also could be causing all this chaos, energy, and fights and arguments around them because people are seeing the truth about this person. Queen of Swords. Clarify to use this star here. It fell right on top of the 3 of Swords. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. Creativity. Damn. Sorry, yeah. Always partying. Always in some mess. Always in some third-party situations. Grudge holder. Rejected. Go do the math. They could have said they slept with you recently. Again, there's something about that. Maybe it's because they have some level of infection or something like that. They want you to be caught with them. They want you to be seen as or infected or I don't know, something like that. Either like literally or something like on the lines of figuratively. Them giving you their own energy. Dirt digging. They're trying to dirt dig on you. Dig dirt on you. Whatever. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. I don't think you're... Yeah, they're hooked. I don't think they're ending. Look at that. Played out. shine. Your light irritates their demons. I cannot make it up, yo. Again, reject it, and look at that. What's that? Legal issues. They wanted you to have legal issues, to even be seen as unhealthy. Dirty offer, happiness hater. You maybe not be with somebody at this time, but they know there's something, like you're destined to be with somebody that gives you, because of your standards, that gives you equally that something that is a match, okay? And that's what we call a divine union. Maybe they may not know who this person is or who this person will be to you, but they feel like you're slipping off of their fingers, like you're going towards something better, someone better, like that better destiny. And it's all because of, yeah, they're creeping, and it's all because of your standards and on how you didn't reach out back, or you didn't let them get into your life again. You chose to focus on yourself. Look at that. Karmic friends could also be involved. One second, I'm gonna read them. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This could have been somebody that was in your friendships. I'm sorry, in your friend groups, or even that started off as a friendships and then it evolved into romantic, or that was their plan or something. I don't know. Then we got moving on and uninterested. No, ignoring. Okay, moving on. Thank you, next, and ignore them. Spiritual hater and creeping again. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. They could be blaming you for what they're going through, but they forgot they... Oh my god, that's the... Okay. One sec. Okay, that was like a big chunk of the download, okay? That's why I said it like with that emphasis, but anyway. Want you back in reverse is because they don't want you back for love or anything like that. It's because they are blaming you for what they're going through. If they chose somebody that is wrong for them, if they chose a wrong path, if they did something, they're blaming you for it. They're thinking either that you put a curse on them, or they just forgot about what they did to you, okay? That's more likely what is going on. They forgot what they actually did to you. And this obsession, it could be eating them alive. This could also be, this is going into gossiping, female friends or people like that like to gossip. Even male friends, okay? I wanted to say feminine energies. Okay. Drama starter and jackpot. They thought they were gonna get something good out of speaking on you this time around. This last time specifically, didn't get them far. And there's also some level of evidence with this last attempt. I feel that they are still into you. There's something is still not okay with them. That they still haven't recovered from something. Not completely. Or not at all. Fake smiles, forcer. This is somebody that doesn't accept some level of a rejection or some level of ending. That always keeps on trying you. Doesn't respect boundaries. That's them. Not even up to debate. Broke ass. We got the 5 of Pentacles. They could be running from police, is what I heard. From drama things going on, jail, out, like in and out of jail. I don't know. What about my collective? We need to know. We got ego coming out. Her ego getting in the way, moves in silence. What about... You're not trying... Look at that. Caught a case and kissing ass in reverse. They were trying to... Ego, then you moves in silence. Her ego getting in the way, relationship, etc., etc. Okay, something like that. Appreciate that. Okay, caught a case and kissing ass. They definitely tried to make you again. to give you this offer, to get you caught up with something or with a narrative that is not yours running. Clarify this card, case. Travel. Forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Yeah. Well, bad reputation. Doesn't accept boundaries. Yeah, girl fight, crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, arguments, physical fight at work, competing. This is also somebody, they could be fighting with their girlfriend or boyfriend or something like that. Like they start physical fights on purpose. It's giving like love the way you like the video clip, but in a more cringy way, corny way. I don't know. Take that if it resonates, of course. That could just be an example. Ciao. Oh, look at that. Dirty offer and caught blocking. That's what the universe blocked you from receiving. This dirty offer. Alright? Hell no. Queen rising. Period. I'm vegetarian, Alex. Let me see. Like this. Then I'm gonna do the personal questions, of course, with donations, and if you're a member you already have the question. Okay, throat chakra, we got the letter P, Thursday, Q, letter B and third eye, solar plexus chakra. Feel right on top of that. March, C, April, and Y. Yeah, I do agree with that. You have colds, Lisa. Oh, I did mention April at some point in time, so somebody could definitely be an Aries or could have represented a father figure or almost got you to be a father or was collaborating with a father. Something about a father, okay? Also, father or a Pisces. Somebody could be a Pisces and could be a father. Take it as it resonates. Let me see. �POCYNB. I never was good with that, but or Q as well. I'm seeing a name, but I don't know how you pronounce that. It's 𝐿. Or I don't know if you have read or watched Twilight ever. There's somebody that starts with a Q, like the name. Oh, I think it's the tribe of Jacob, but I can't remember how you pronounce that. So my bad, y'all, but that's significant. That's what I'm channeling. And also, I don't know if you ever read Twilight, okay, but the way that the tribe was presented was very much more easily or emotional, so very much impulsive than the actual movie, okay? It's given like there's something here that is still hidden about this cult or these people, these friends, these ex-lovers, something, but if there's someone was connected to you, but it was connected to a whole bunch of other things, okay? Anyway, they may not want you to speak on something. Pay attention. Also, you could resonate with the reading that I just did. It's a live that I've uploaded, but I've made it like I've recorded it earlier today, but it's up now. I think it's that time. I'm not really sure, but it should be already out, okay, in the public. Okay, collective. So now, whoever donated, you can get a what do you call it? A mini reading. I'm gonna say that, okay, like one question reading, something like that. Clarity about something that you would like to get clarity on. And already, if you're also actually, if you have already a subscription with me or either here on YouTube or TikTok, please, you have already a free question. Well, free question, a question. Okay. I'm so bad at this. I can get better though. Okay, I'm not gonna give up, but yeah. So Indravin or Astro, would you like to get a question here? Alex as well. I know that he sent something. Hi Darth. Appreciate you. Hi to I. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What time is it where y'all at? Here is 5:37 p.m. Oh, look at it. High Priestess was backwards. Hi, Patrick. It's great to see you. How you doing? Okay, why did your ex daughters... Okay, so you... Oh, wait. Her father? Okay. 𝐿 she will give you another instead of plan for her to give me $200 and I want her back. Probably, you know what that I just saw the world and the 8 of Pentacles. Let's clarify for Indravin. 10 of Wands. Somebody has a lot to say. There's a lot going on. 10 of Pentacles is here with it. 10-10 could be significant for you. 11-11 as well. The Emperor. I feel like they were trying to get you to take on a burden that is not yours to carry. It's giving like, yeah, as you said, it's giving like you, high side, it's giving like you need to follow your intuition a little bit more blindly, I want to say, because intuition is just what you feel. And of course, it's also what you see with your third eye, but sometimes what they do is they try to, especially if you feel affliction and if you feel like somebody is attacking you, they definitely try to blind you, okay, and to make you feel, remember things that are not there or distract you as well. 7 of Pentacles here. Let me see. Why did why did her father contact him? 2 of Pentacles to make you go back and forth. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords to make you self-sabotage, make you go back and forth with a decision, which is past or future. The World, something is already completed. They could have wanted you to ask yourself, is it really completed or something like that? Queen of Swords here, 4 of Pentacles. This could be you trying to understand or receive a notion of truth or something like that. Page of Swords, the Strength, and Ace of Pentacles. In my desk, I have them like this. You could have watched this from afar, but didn't like approach this new beginning or this offer. I almost said temptation. That's significant. You could be clairaudient, or you could be tapping into that a little bit more, or there's something here about being more receptive and sensitive to all of that, okay? there's also something like, oh, it wasn't with you, but for the members only, which is the last live I've uploaded, I did channel psychic ability. Actually, I didn't channel, but somebody mentioned, Astro mentioned something about crows, and I did mention the psychic abilities thing, okay? So that could be also significant. Your psychic abilities could be heightened up. The star here, healing. What about this person's intentions here? Three of Pentacles, Empress, to work things out. Did I say something about a temptation? What else? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles here. Five of Wands. What about this father figure? What's that? Intentions. Judgment, Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Hell no. They wanted you to take on a burden that they have tried to put you in, or that they are paying for. Your ex regrets leaving you. I wouldn't. Yeah, but I think there's still not like a level of accountability that is being taken. There's something here about being dishonest. Eight of Pentacles sideways. I don't think that they have changed in this case. In a better way, if that makes sense. The Devil here. He felt like this, but I took it up like this. Is the ex changing for the better? I just got something on my throat, so somebody doesn't like what you're saying. We got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Right on top of the Emperor. Knight of Cups sideways. Nine of Cups as well, and Death here. They could be having family problems or something about, again, emotional instability. She's definitely a regret interview. Alex said, I cheated like a motherfucker. They left for good reasons. I was young. You do you, babe. Okay, I ain't nobody to judge. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Yeah. It's giving. Look at it. Justice and Three of Swords. It's giving like this is exactly what they need in order to heal. Indravin, I'm talking to you. Yeah. They now could be stuck in the past with the memories, old times and all that you reminded them of. Oh, didn't even stop this. King of Swords and the Chariot. This could be you, or this could be them trying to come at you with some level of communication. Because, as again, I said that you were in this Queen of Swords. Usually the Queen of Swords is more attentive and is more on the decisive energy than talking. But here, the King of Swords and the Chariot is definitely taking actions on purposely trying to communicate. Is giving that energy. Three of Cups, reconciliation, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay. Somebody, yeah. Somebody does not have the courage to actually admit something that they did, or to tell you the truth in your face, to be transparent with you, honest. I don't know, like it's getting like they're keeping like a secret of a murder or some of a homicide or something like that. Well, they could just say the truth of what they did, or shit. I guess they could say, no, I didn't actually love you. Yes, I used you, or this, that, and the third. But say the truth. I don't know why these people see it as something so hard to acknowledge, like the truth. just saying how you feel. What do you have in mind? Why are you acting the way that you're acting? I think there was a line that says that her child father said that she's, what's that again? Oh, that she wants you for the other guy. She's willing. She did wrong. Probably not, because they feel too much shame. But if you don't go through the shame, I don't know if they think that there's not like coming back after you feel shame, after you everybody felt shame. Everybody did, okay? Especially if you have gone through some level of an inner discovery, inner healing journey, okay? You have gone through shame. I'm pretty sure that you did, that you have felt it. But that doesn't mean that you cannot forgive yourself. And also shame is the root of many, actual homicide, I want to say. They feel shameful and then they get angry about it. And then they act recklessly because of it. So when you acknowledge that type of root, that type of wound is actually, I want to say 40% of the hard work. But they don't have the courage to do so. But long story short, you and Jovin are free and you are not connected to these people, to this temptation specifically. She will never admit that she did wrong. I don't think so either. Oh, by the way, I just noticed this. The Gemini here, lovers. Astral, are you still there? I doubt that, but I'm still gonna ask. Somebody's grumpy. Lord have mercy. Okay, collective. Alex, I don't know if he's still here. But you have a question if you want, or a mini read, if you would like to. I'm not sure. Everybody who donated, okay? Even if you didn't donate it today, it's okay, y'all. Patrick, are you here? Feels like I'm connecting with spirits. Patrick, are you here? Lord have mercy. I feel like a bear, period. And yes, check out the last reading I've made, because it's definitely significant, y'all. You mentioned the birds. There's a lot of stuff that is significant. What's that? One second. How you do that? Get me out of here. I'm doing the donations first, collective. Well, actually only donations today. Okay. Yeah, the other, how you call it? The other live that I've uploaded is failed delay. Karmic ties are being released. Their entity attachments are being seen or something like that. Yeah. Okay, collective, that may resonate as well with y'all. Check it out, okay? If you want to, of course. I'm not forcing you. You know what? Who would like to get a free reading? Okay, well, I'm gonna pull 3 cards, okay? Let me know if you feel called to. But it's gonna be quick, okay? Because I have to go now. Three cards per each if you would like to, of course. Thank you, collective. Thank you, Sat. Okay, so 3 cards. And where's Miss Nina? Miss Nina, you still there? Yeah? Okay. So, your question was, you'd like to know if D is involved with another woman? I think I should pull from the back. Let me see. Let me shuffle again. I probably will do more than 3 cards, not gonna lie. Let me see. Let's try from the back, okay? Ace of Cups reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Maybe you see a lack of energy or even interest. Maybe you feel like that is why there's some level of distance between the 2 of you, and maybe there may be a third party here. You're not really sure about that. Maybe because of the distance that you feel, or even the incoherence between feelings and actions. But the Hierophant suggests us that there could be some level of a commitment here, or with this Page of Swords, a thinking about it, maybe not really sure though. Is this Emperor reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, 2 of Pentacles. There's back and forth going on, like maybe he's not fully secured in himself, that's why he's not investing completely, but that doesn't mean that he has something about it, like with other people. The World reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, and 4 of Swords reversed. Dang. Could be that he doesn't know himself that way, like that much to be secured in himself, within himself. Is there a third party, yes or no? The Fool reverse. The Sun, it could be a little immature, yeah. And he could not be, I don't think he's with a third party, but he may not be ready for a greater commitment. Okay, Miss Nina. Thank you so much though. I hope it helped in some way. I just saw the Sun and the Moon here. That could be significant. And they're facing each other. Opposite. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm glad that he did. Hi, Sally. Sally? I'm sorry. Sweetheart, I miss you. Really? Well, I'm glad to see you here, though. Now, side, are you there? Let me know. Hope the sounds around are not too distracting for you. Hi, disrespectful. Look, who's free? Collective. You are free. Oh, okay. So let's go here. If you would like, though, disrespectful, I'm pulling cards, okay? Free cards. First side. 1 second. First of all, do you have a specific question? I don't have much control over the sounds around you, my bad. When I'll have my place, you will not hear anything from outside sources, I promise. If you have a specific question, let me know. If not, I'm gonna just pull cards. I really just want to be a part of a family, okay? What's first side here? What do we have? Ten of Cups. Damn, you just said that. Not really just want to be part of a family. That's interesting. Justice and King of Wands here. You could have, so I don't know if it's maybe, I don't know. 1 second, let me see. Somebody feels left out of something, or somebody feels either, it could be both ways. 1 second, let me. The Fool. Four of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. There's something that is working out for you, but it's taking a little while. But that's okay. I don't know if you left a literal family or something, a group, maybe where you didn't felt okay with people. Maybe they didn't make you feel so much included. There could be something working out, though. You could be also working out on strengthening your foundation, maybe even your trust in yourself, in your path. Something about self-reliance, that's what I heard. Something about your solar chakra as well, and your creativity. Appreciate that. So glad. Queen of Swords. The Strength and the Chariot. Maybe some people or a person specific, they have tried to pray for you to not get some level of independence or freedom, get out of something, or get into your 2 feet, basically. Something about that. Something about your foundation. Thank you. 1 second, I don't know how is your name though. I'm gonna put life to it. Appreciate you. Hi, I'm Limitless. I'm coming disrespectful, okay? What else? Foresight. 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Somebody could have tried to make you feel breadcrumb, or that you needed them in their life, in your life. Like you couldn't progress without them, in a sense. 636 could be significant. leaving you a little bit heartbroken. Yeah, oh, look at that. Nah. Oh, baby. You're going towards some level of level up, independence in all aspects, I want to say, but also freedom. Something was seemingly like a curse, like, for example, being left out or being isolated or something like that, but something is going to be seen as freeing for you. Or it's going to be eventually expose itself for being a good thing, okay? That's what I meant. I said it weird. My bad. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Ace of Swords reverse keeps on coming out though. Maybe you could resonate also with the Eight of Cups. You could also resonate with the collective that I just did. That was basically somebody also keeping you from knowing something, from knowing the truth. Okay. Thank you, Sai. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go first with the donation, you guys, and I'm gonna go with disrespectful and then limitless, alright? What will my incoming life era or partner be like? And what do I need to focus on to prepare and make it successful? Wait, let's go little by little. So, what will my incoming life era or partner be like? Okay, I want to remind you that it's gonna be like on a general. I'm gonna start with it. Okay. What will? I'm sorry, I cannot get your name. I'm not sure if I can see it. Psalm 11. Okay, I'm gonna call you Psalm. Okay, Psalm 11. I'm the like shaping my family. You definitely dynamics perfect. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know that. What's up? Thank you, Limitless. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, Psalm 11. So, what will his incoming life era or partner be like? Got the King of Swords coming out in the reverse. Six of Cups reversed, but the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. There could be something that you're focusing on, a lot of work or stability, to now maybe focus on something that's in the past, or maybe that you feel that is still from the past. There may be a need to address that though. It may be freeing for you. Let me see. 1 second, I gotta keep your question there. So it's enough Pentacles. Yes, there's something that you are still in, either closing out, could be just with yourself, not with a specific somebody, but it will basically give you back some level of confidence, some level of fresh start again, to get you to where you want to be. Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords. Maybe you're a part of you still focuses on a closure that never happened. Because I just saw the Queen of Swords in reverse as well. And then the Ace of Swords with the Justice. So there may have been some level of silence where there was a need of speaking up about something. What was that? Page of Cups came out. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Cups reversed and 9 of Swords reversed. If this is like, this could also be, since I saw the Queen and King of Swords reversed, okay? You and both your partner, maybe you don't know this person yet, you could be both learning on how to communicate, or on how to either like communicate your feelings or communicate on how something works within yourselves. There could be some level of, it either like an abandonment wound or attention-seeking wound. Something like that is significant here. Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles, but you're gonna come out of it. Or this is exactly where you're headed to reach whatever you want to reach. What's for Psalm 11 here? Four of Pentacles, letting go. Temperance, also letting go of expectations on how something will go. Emperor card. Two of Wands in reverse. You could also be learning on how to trust what you feel and not really what you have or something like that. Maybe something more on the spiritual than rather than trusting only what you see in the physical realm. There's something that you're letting go of or that you need to let go of. Ten of Wands reversed. Dang. A lot of tens. You could be closing out major cycles. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands reversed. And Eight of Wands. I don't know if there's something that like, I don't know if it's other people that are not letting you go or that make you feel like you're still in the process of needing to grow. You could be separating yourself from these people. There could also be something that either you need to let it go or somebody needs to let it go for you. Okay? Or that's what you feel. Very interesting. There's too many people. Just know that if you're wondering if you should start over, just start over. I'm swearing myself, separating yourself from them, yes. Because I feel like, so either subconsciously or again, something about your inner child, you guys, is very significant with this Page of Cups. It could be that these people could be still making you feel in this physical, perhaps, that you are still in a cage when you're not. Or they're trying to use a part of you that maybe still feel like is connected to them against you, if that makes sense. Or something that they, like, it could also be like a version of you that they are thinking that you're still operating from, okay? That is old, okay? That you already let it go, or that you're starting to emerge with a new version of you, but they're still trying to put a narrative over you. I feel like this is not gonna work though, as long as you keep some level of truth for yourself, within yourself, about who you are and about who you know yourself to be and who you know yourself to be able to become. Alright? Separating from many people of my past and trying to start new. Great. You have the Ten of Pentacles as in the very upright, okay? And these people that definitely have tried to put negativity or like seeds of negativity within you are not be able to get away with that, and especially they're not able to create this burden for you again. Judgment. Don't feel, maybe they also make you feel like you're selfish sometimes, and that's not the case. That's not the truth. You're being honest here, and there's the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? And just because you caught on to their games doesn't mean that you're being selfish. Sometimes they're just psychotic, okay? people, they decide to be psychotic, and yeah, working through how to let go of these people maybe that you once thought were there to give you and for you to give to. Eight of Swords, but you're not blocked in any kind of way. I don't see that. I just see maybe a level of a delay or stuff like that, but it's gonna, or you're just overcame a delay, I want to say. 100% accurate. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the feedback. I hope it helped you a little bit, alright? But you're doing great, okay? Too many takers. I bet. I absolutely bet that. Okay. Exactly. Well, I do like limitless. I do have, you know, myself try to say that to myself, like, God forgive them for they do not know what they do, but I cannot agree totally with that, even though I respect that. Man. One too many times that, you know, they have seen, heard the truth, but they just don't want to take it because it costs them accountability, and I don't like that. Because I did the part of the accountability. I do not judge, only God does. That's true. Absolutely. Absolutely agree with that, though. Narcissist saga. Oh, just a tiny bit. Now, disrespectful and limitless, okay? Disrespectful. If you're still there, let me know, so then I can proceed with limitless, and or limitless. If not, disrespectful. Go. I'm here, okay? Who's in the chat? Limitless is definitely here. You're here? Okay, let's go. So, wait, did you had already put your question or not? Maybe yet. 1 second. Yes. I just feel depressed and wonder if the situation with my long distance partner is going to work out. Okay. Oh, that's why. I was wondering, yo, why do I feel like this? I didn't eat, like, I haven't had ate, and that's I felt a little bit of my belly. Let's see, what is going on? No, it's not even my belly, it's more like on the upper side here. Got to eat. 1 second. I'm gonna drink water though. What is going on for disrespectful? There's the 7 of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Sun. Maybe you feel like you have disconnected yourself from what gave you clarity or a sense of connection to something or someone. Maybe that's your distant partner, long distance partner. Yes. Ace of Pentacles. So this is how you feel. Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords reversed. And Judgment fell right on top of the Knight of Cups. Maybe there's something that you either have been ignoring or that you are still learning how to forgive yourself or how to work with. And it could be something that you feel inside that you may not be used to acknowledging from an internal perspective, maybe. He's not judging his boundaries, yes, and self-respect. Yeah, I do agree with that song. Let me see. I gotta pin your comment because I cannot keep on going up and down. I think it's better maybe like this. See if we can see. Yes, fair. Maybe you feel like something, even like maybe you expressed an emotion and that was dismissed. We have the Emperor, Nine of Swords. The Hangman reverse. Maybe you needed to let go of control, or even this other person. Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, with the Page of Wands. We could be talking about reassurance that needs to be more present. There could be a delay of understanding one another, if that makes sense. Hi, Anthony. Or some level, I don't know if it's misunderstanding or even like, not ghosting, but like seeing a huge gap between something and something else. And not understanding what things, what thing changed or where things changed. Clarify this. So your emotional state, you said you feel depressed. The Devil, Page of Pentacles reversed, Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you're letting your negative thoughts ride too much on your coattails. Either your negative thoughts or something that is a temptation here. Or that it's easier to find comfort in, but you need to let it go. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you feel like something is going wrong, but it feels like it's not. That could just be an illusion because the sun is upright. Hi, Sonia. Is it Sonja Mabe or Sonia? I think it's Sonia. Let me know. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How about you? Two of Pentacles. There's something that you needed to let. You need to let it go. And I said it like in. What's that? Out to the no. Meghan Trainor. My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go. Need to let it go. Out to no. Untouchable. Impatience. The Lovers reverse. This ain't no. Girl, no. There's something here. But either like there's a huge misunderstanding, or you need to let go of something of control. Maybe, I don't know if you had already had a closure, but you maybe thought that something wasn't ended. Not yet. Because I'm seeing the Page of Wands here, but the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. It's getting like somebody could have took another turn on a different route. You have the power to get yourself out of this place if you are in this place, but you need to let go of your past. Past habits. I don't know. This could also be like a projection that you're feeling, but it's not coming from you or an authentic place, if that makes sense. But you need to discern if where this could be coming from, basically. Somebody could have called judgment on you. I see something that needs to change. ASAP. Okay, ASAP. As soon as possible. And what about the sun, though? Be honest with yourself when it comes to this, okay? And limitless. Let me know. Then I'm gonna close it out, you guys. Okay. Ancestors message. Okay. Jesus. I don't know if I want to change deck or not. 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups here. Thank you. Let me get it to shuffle. What's for Limitless? Death reverse. You could have just released something and got a rebirth. Or there's something here that is restarting. Restart. You could have also put an end to a fear. A fear that kept you in the 5 of Pentacles. Or this is what is approaching. Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Star upright. 8 of Cups reversed. It could be... show you that. Okay. It could be like a test of faith. A test of faith or fate as well. Some people could be also seeing your confidence. Queen of Swords almost came out. The Sun. Yeah, I knew I saw that. 5 of Swords is here. Ten of Pentacles. 3 of Cups reversed. It's giving like something represented itself for you. Either they try to warn you about a person, okay, your ancestors, or again they presented you with something very similar to the past, something that maybe in the past you failed, like a test, or something that was based on self-sabotaging, or like retaliation, and or just giving in to being too compassionate or something like that. Letting some people back in, if that makes sense. The Sun, Ten of Pentacles. I think that some people are worried about what is coming for you. Magician and Hierophant. Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, but then flipped over in the reverse. So it's something that you have learned now, and it could have been something with your confidence, with your self-expression, more so like your how you boost yourself up without, like, not from an ego place though. Yes, Hakim, my bad, I read it weird. Ten of Cups, Page of Swords reversed. It could have been also something about putting yourself first. Yeah, I said that already, but specifically when it comes to people that you also had a lot of love for. We got already Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups already with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I want to know, maybe this is how people are feeling because of something that you have started. Like some level of stability is ending for them because something is happening for you, or this, maybe that's how they feel. Five of Wands, you're no longer in this mess. 555 could be something that you have recently saw, or even 55 as well. Trusting the unknown, even with little of knowledge. Six of Cups. That's great. That could also be a sign, like, if you have maintained some level of, you know, more impartial energy, or like your energy didn't require you to go through actually many roller coasters. It could be also that a lot of people, I'm sorry, okay, that a lot of things are happening or changing behind the scenes. So maybe if you don't feel like you have fully discovered something, it could be still in the works, or it could be about also other people, because I mistakenly expressed that. David, I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, you have to know your person to love them. I agree with that. What else for Amethyst? Page of Wands reversed. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Maybe you're also learning how to balance out something like your communication skills when it comes to how you feel, or when it comes to your nose. Okay, something like that. Thank you, introvert. Okay, something like that. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe also without feeling guilty. For setting boundaries. Thank you. Okay. David, no, I was answering, I was agreeing with you, David. Hey, you have to know your person to love them. I said I agree with that. Thank you, Indriven. Okay, what's your question, Indriven? Then I'm gonna go with I was about to say part of me. I never say that. Okay, Akim. Okay. And thank you, Limitless. Okay, I hope it resonated. Hope it gave you a little bit of clarity. What do I see for you in the next 3 months? appreciate that, Nicholas. Thank you for sharing that. I don't. Absolutely. So you're saying that I'm not able to see because I don't know their person personally? And so are you. Thank you. We all stars. Now what popped out in my head was like the sentence from an oracle card that I had that says stars shines brighter in constellations or something like that. Love that. Next 3 months for Indravin. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, and 6 of Pentacles. You could be balancing out either your finances or something about your energy on how to maintain some level of equilibrium when it comes to ups and downs, when it comes to spending and not overworking yourself or something on those lines. It could just be not financially, but also how you maintain your energy in the 3D, how you invest in your energy, not overworking yourself, not burning out, that's what I mean, but still maintaining balance. Justice coming out as well, so emphasis on the balance here. It could also be about work that you're receiving what you're supposed to receive, or this could also go through like in a larger scale. Page of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups. That could also mean something about experience. That's what I heard. Maybe you are about to explore more, to learn more about from other experiences or others options or other people. We have the 8 of Wands, Magician reverse, and the 2 of Cups also coming out. This could be also other people that could have tried to evil eye your, could be coming out something about these people. They have tried to put emotional burdens over you. And I feel like that's either like something about your exes or something like that. Okay. Okay, Indravin. Ooh. Okay. Maybe also learning how to trust again, Indravin, you know? I feel like King of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords, the Fool, 6 of Wands reversed, and Page of Wands. And it goes very well with the 8 of Wands Magician card in reverse and the 2 of Cups with the 7 of Cups as well. Learning on who to give and how to give it. Who to trust, and more so like how to trust yourself in those situations. So yeah, it's some level of a self-discovery or I wanted to say actualization, is that a word? Like something like improving your strength within yourself, maybe to follow your truth, your intuition when it comes to other people, though. It's specifically around feelings or cups here that I see you working on towards. It could also like investment when it comes to options, when it comes to situations. As you read the comments, you can respond with the cards. They are a guide to help you understand how to proceed with knowledge about your person. Are you saying that to me, David? Hello. Now, Hakim, are you there? Let me know. Let me pin this comment. I can't. Oh, I cannot. Okay, I see you there. Okay. What's Izzy's current true feelings towards me? I have not talked with her in a long time. Okay. Oh. What's Izzy true feelings for Hakim? 12 cups reversed here. Oh. Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Moon. 2 of cups. Oh, 7 of cups. Could be significant. You could be feeling nostalgic or something like that. Page of Swords reversed. 2 of Wands. And that. Considering that the 2 of Cups was in the reverse with the 8 of Cups, she may have accepted an ending for what it was. But maybe somebody feels like there's still something hidden. There's more to something here. There's depth to something. There maybe is not clear to see. None of Wands here. Thank you, Indravin. I appreciate you. Should appreciate you and your awesome advice. I appreciate you, Indravin. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles reversed with David, not gonna lie, he's giving hot and cold. I'm not understanding really much. 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed, and the 5 of Swords reversed. Maybe somebody could feel like they didn't give everything that they had because of restraining like their own truth, their own sense of like their purity. The Sun card here in reverse, like their inner child, maybe something. 3 of Swords. Maybe y'all met whenever y'all were going through something harsh, and or something that you were still recovering from, or even that person. And so there could be still like memories and maybe fantasizing or reminiscing about certain situations because of, it's giving like downloads coming through a little bit unexpectedly, and maybe starting to just not even like going like in depth with it, but maybe just thinking about it. What if this, what if that, like, and maybe analyzing things from different perspective and wondering. It's more like a wonder energy. And it could be that this could also be like some level of a mirror thing that you could be doing. We got the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. What about her? Hermit in reverse. Her. The Chariot. Hierophant. Temperance. Chariot, Temperance, and the Hierophant. She could be balancing out a lot of stuff. This could also be you. Real ones. I also don't know if you or her, y'all could have felt like you could just contact each other, one another, or something like that. Maybe you thought about it. There is uncertainty though about it. Put down a burden here, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Yeah, thinking about that, but eventually walking away. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, Hakim. Okay. Hope it resonated. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of stuff that is changing though. Okay, learning from the road. I heard maybe some road trip could be significant. Thank you so much, Hakim, though. Appreciate you and your support. David, what are you yapping about? What files? You just reminded me of X-Files. I love that show while growing up. No, for you though. I think I have to block you. Because you're giving hot and cold and very much unsure and all that. So maybe in another life or another account. I don't know. Okay, I ain't got no time for that. But thank you. Okay, collective. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for supporting me, for resonating again as well. I don't know, I hope that y'all felt comfortable enough to stay and just also find resonance with that message, with the collective and all the others. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you so much. Okay, namaste to you, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Okay, or soon in another maybe platform or something. Okay, take care of yourself, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, you must have a beautiful evening. You too, every one of you, have the best evening you deserve. Okay.